Here I am in the darkness. Where's the stage? There it is. Hello. Thank you. Usually I step out and then I go over here. Hey, hello. How you doing? Hey, Lee County. What's going on? Looking good. Looking great. What's hi? And here we go. Okay, going upstairs. Hello. Thank you. Thank you, Lee County. Thank you. There's a hardworking patriots and thing. Okay. Hey, not a big crowd. Round tables. What? Clap, 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 clap. Okay, look at you. Hey, I know all you guys because I know you. I know this is a donor gathering. Ooh, hey. Oh, can you pay hello? Pay for my campaign this time. Hello. Hey, thumbs up. Yeah, there you go. You can put that one right in your bum. And okay, I'll just stand here while the song plays like a dummy. And then I'll walk over here and I'll just wait while the song like a dipshit. I'll just stand here, take all the pictures you want of my visage. No t-shirt cannon. I think it's a mistake. All right, that boy, pointy thumb. Hey, boink, boink. Okay, and that is great. I'll stand right here while the song plays like a dipshit. Hey, what's going on? Hey, just hanging out, doing my thing, and hey, what's it? I just waddle. It's just what I do. I take a deep breath and whatever you. Hey, okay. Okay, sorry. Sometimes I have to move my arms to get them out because they get stuck. There it is. Thank you. Okay, and oh, if I move back and forth, they'll squeak out, and it's so painful. It backs up, and I don't know what it is. I think it's. They say a polyp can get really big. I'm just worried about it. Hey, I'm just gonna stand here. Oh no, another one snuck out and I didn't even move. It's oh dear, oh dear. What was I going to say again? I hope the teleprompter doesn't break. Never mind. Hooray for you guys. Oh, it's so good. Thank you. Oh, I went too fast. They're paying me to be here.
Well, thank you very much.
It's nice to be here in front of a group of great patriotic Americans.
Thank you very, very much. And I have to say a big hello to Lee County and hello to
I have to say hello to the place I'm in right now.
Fort Myers. Big support.
Big support from the Fort Myers beach and also the inland area and people who live in the fort, outside the fort. I don't even know if there is a fort. It's I think they mispronounced it. Myers.
You've been there from the beginning. I'm
This Fort Myers has been there most of my life.
thrilled to be here with the proud, hardworking patriots of the great state of Florida. It's a great state.
It's a great state. It's why I moved down here, basically, to get out of New York because they found my company guilty of multiple charges.
Place. I want to thank Lee County Chairman, GOP Chairman. What a job.
What a job, Lee County Chairman. You're not the chairman of the actual county. You're the coward of the county and the chairman of the GOP, and I keep getting those mixed up because they're basically the same.
That Michael Thompson has done in hosting tonight's Lincoln-Reagan dinner. So, Michael, thank you very much. Thank you.
For inviting me, someone who has less in common with either of those two gentlemen than almost anyone, except maybe Reagan's ability to bullshit.
Very much. Fantastic guy. And
thanks
great. As well to very special people.
Very special.
A man I got to meet before he did this whole political thing, and I said, that guy should run for office. His name is Byron Donalds. Did anybody ever hear of him? Anybody ever hear of him? Where's Byron?
These guys, maybe you know this guy who's actually running the whole thing, and I'll act like I don't know him because it makes him seem little and me seem big, and that's what I do.
What a fantastic man, and what a fantastic, where is he? I see him. He's a big guy. I'm not going to mess around with him. Thank you very much. And he has a lot of courage, too. I want to tell you that.
He so does.
And another man of great courage, and he's the only man to ever hit a home run in the game against the Democrats in a major league park. He knocked the hell out of the ball wearing a Make America Great Again hat. He is strong. He's powerful. He's a great guy. You got two big winners here. Greg Stubbe. Greg.
Yes, in the congressional softball game, he's really where it really matters to the taxpayer. Yes, he's one of the in the thing that's trying to build camaraderie between the two. He's the guy who makes it seem like there really are real teams and really do hate each other.
And these endorsements, these two endorsements were very special to me.
So
These
special.
are strong, brilliant guys with a tremendous future. I was greatly honored to receive them just recently. And thank you very much, Byron. Thank you.
Thank you for the plaque and the thing that says I'm the greatest. Obviously, you're amazing because you notice how amazing I am.
Very much, Greg. Where's Greg? Thank you very much, Greg. Thank you very much. I also am delighted to receive the endorsements, a lot of endorsements from some great people, 10 other Florida congressmen, congresswomen, representatives, Gus Bilirakis, Vern Buchanan, Daniel Webster, Matt Gaetz.
Woo! That's all the 17-year-olds we're trying to run. They're screaming.
Fantastic guy.
Hey.
Brian Mast.
Yeah, watch what you're saying, man, because he's a good dude. He's the real deal. He's a good man. Okay? Forget about it. Tell him the story there, Trump. Come on now.
Mike Waltz, Carlos Jimenez, Ana Paulina Luna.
Oh, shit, the witch is there.
And another one, very brave guy, Corey Mills. So I just want to thank all of
The fact that Ana Paulina Luna is there is a big deal. This is getting catty as fuck right out of the gate.
you. It's amazing. We received all of these endorsements and so quickly.
Yes, from the QAnon lunatics and people who hope you will pardon them.
And I'll tell you what, especially you two people, you are special people.
You two people. You people are so special, both of you.
We're also pleased to be joined by the National Committeeman, Peter Feynman. Peter, thank you very much. Big thing you're doing. Great job. Florida Republican Party Chairman.
They're going to have a party. At the party and then like a party. Everybody like a party and the Lee County GOP, a boy. Hold on. I'm back. All right, now.
Christian Ziegler. Christian, where is Christian?
The ironically named Christian, where are you?
It's a great job.
Great job. So great.
Lee County Commissioners, Cecil Pendergrass, and
Cecil?
Oh, he's popular.
Oh,
He's
Cecil.
going to be running for something very
Say,
serious.
it's Cecil.
And Mike Greenwell. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Cecil.
We don't care.
Along with
We
a
don't
friend of mine and a
care.
very brave.
Get on with it. Hold on. Everything's switching on and off. I don't know who I am, but I'm glad I'm me. All right. Hold on one second. Here we go.
Brave person.
Hold on. It's hot in here, and I know this is going to be long, so excuse me.
Very early and went through hell, and he handled it like the brave man he is. General Michael Flynn.
Mike Flynn is there. Jesus Christ. I mean, at this point, he should just invite Laura Loomer and call it a day.
Where's Michael? Where is Michael?
Probably sitting at a table with Jill Stein and Vladimir Putin.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Mike, for taking an oath to Q over your oath to the United States. It's really, nothing makes you, what could be more American than that?
Brave guy, great guy.
Dumb guy. Cruel guy. Foolish guy. Disloyal guy.
To stay in good health, Michael. Get ready, okay? It's not long. Year and a half, Michael. Just stay healthy.
Let's stay healthy. He's going to put you back in. You're going to, he regrets kicking him out as the NSA, and he wants to put him back in. Jesus Christ. I mean, basically, this is just stupid, but he knows it's not happening. Done.
And another one that we love, Michael Caputo. Michael, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, Michael. Appreciate it. Great job.
So great. Great, great.
Rogan O'Handley. Where's Rogan? Rogan, thank you very much. Beautiful family. And a friend of mine for a long time. He only likes politics. If you ask him about how are the Yankees doing, he has no interest. If you ask him almost anything, he likes politics, and he's a professional at the highest level. Roger Stone. Where's Roger?
He's a professional at the highest level. Okay, so he's a convict, is what you're saying. So if anybody who says that about is either a felon or going to be one. Now, you can tell if I'm thanking you from the podium, I've got no fucking shot. I've just given up. Fuck it. All right, enough of this.
The evil and sinister forces trying to destroy our country. That's what they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Together, we stand up to the globalists. We stand up to the Marxists. We stand up to the crooked Democrat prosecutors and politicians. And
we stand up to the people who are trying to make the law apply evenly to people rich and poor in this country instead of just letting people like me get away with it. We stand up to those people because
they are crooked and they are dangerous and they're so bad for our country.
Yes, just like a steak knife when you're running down the stairs. It's crooked and it's dangerous and it's, yeah.
And we stand up to the rhinos, and they are problems.
They are problems, the rhinos. Woo!
Sometimes you're better off with the Democrats. At least you know where they're coming from, right?
That's right. Yeah, I agree. You know exactly where I'm coming from. I'm coming from around the corner. I'm coming around the bend.
The rhinos.
Nah, the rhinos. I like that word the day people said. The problem with rhinos is it actually sounds like a tough word. Dinos, for Democrats in name only, worked as a slam because it was reminiscent of dinosaur. People who were old and represented the old guard and couldn't think of new things that would help us all make the country a better place. And these dinosaurs have to get out of the way. And then Jurassic Park came along, fucked that whole thing up for everybody. But it still kind of works as an analogy. Rhinos, on the other hand, sounds tougher, like a rhinoceros versus an elephant. I'm just saying. The elephant, by the way, has friends, so it'll kick its ass. But the rhino is really the scary one in that situation. I think it's as far as branding goes, call Frank Luntz. He'll tell you.
But they're I think they're a shrinking breed, I hope. We got to get them the hell out.
They're a shrinking breed. We got to get them the hell out. Yes, I think that should be your priority. Don't focus on trying to beat Democrats next time. Focus on trying to get as many Republicans out of office as possible. I think that's a good strategy. That's the one you've been doing this whole time. Well, it's working. I can't blame it. Yeah.
The communists and the anti-energy extremists, they are anti-energy for whatever reason. Who the hell knows? What are they doing? We were energy independent just a few years ago. We were going to be energy dominant within 6 months, more than Saudi Arabia, more than Russia put together. We stand up to the open border and the environmental fanatics. They're fanatics.
Are they fanatics?
Pro-China special interest, and we stand up to all those people back there, the fake news media.
The fake news media? Asshole, that's RSBN and the Lee County local television. They say anti-energy, Goddard, because of they think getting rid of the Keystone XL pipeline, which is Canadian tar sands oil, is anti-U.S. exploration.
We put workers first. We put families first.
On the chopping block, maybe.
And above all, we put America first.
Yes, as a bargaining chip. I know what you're talking
America
about. America first.
Drop your shorts and bend over, Mr. Babar.
All right.
Before we revolutionized politics and redrew the political map in
and then it got drawn back rather strongly.
2016, a redrawing like nobody had ever seen before.
Nobody's redrawn it like that, not since some asshole took a Sharpie to a hurricane's path has anything been redrawn like I redrew the...
Like nobody even believed.
Yes, nobody does believe it. Nobody even listening to you in this stupid fucking dinner believes it.
Republicans were on the verge of losing this nation forever.
Ever and ever and ever. And I won it back for them. And then lost the House and the Senate. And couldn't, even though I got the Supreme Court, lost all my own cases against it. Oh, God.
Barack Hussein Obama.
Jesus Christ. Is still kicking my ass. All these years later, Barack Hussein, even with a name like Hussein, his vice president, fucking curb stomped my goddamn campaign.
Came into office and soon had 60 Senate seats. You remember those days?
Yeah, that was the Democrats' unforced error.
In 2012, Mitt Romney lost Florida, Ohio, and Iowa by a very large margin. He didn't fight hard, I can tell you that. Winning Michigan.
He should have fought harder and had bigger binders full of women. I think he should have, when he was accused of having binders full of women, he should have walked around with a bunch of women wearing binders. You know, those things that they put on Chewbacca?
Wisconsin or Pennsylvania was totally impossible, according to everybody. It couldn't be done. You can't do it. That means the Republican Party wasn't going to win at all.
At all? Not ever. Nope. They never have. I mean, Reagan did and a couple other people, but nope.
It wouldn't exist, frankly.
Yes, if Trump hadn't come along, there would be no Republican Party. Fucking hell, dude.
Republicans were a party known for starting wars overseas, for cutting Social Security and Medicare at home, and pushing mass amnesty for illegal aliens. Our party was looking...
Just one, though. Mass amnesty for illegal alien. Run that by me again? Hang on.
Pushing mass amnesty for illegal aliens.
Yeah, just one. Well, can you have mass amnesty for a single alien? That's I honest to God, I think you need at least two, and they have to have a little extra weight around, you know, a bit of a spare tire.
Our party was looking at 8 long years of crooked Hillary Clinton in the White House.
Boo, Clinton, and also fake news.
6 or 7 radical left justices on the Supreme Court, hundreds more Marxists
instead of the 3 that I put on, the ungrateful bastards.
And communist judges on the federal bench, and no path to victory in the Electoral College. We were given no shot. You know, people don't remember just before the election in 2016, we were given...
Glory days! His young girl's eyes, glory days. Remember when I won that one time? And then I fucked it up afterwards? Remember when I did that? Remember when I was born on third base and thought I'd hit a homer because I don't know how baseball works either? Glory days.
No shot, remember?
No shot. We had no shot. We definitely are ice skating uphill now.
He's got a 4%, a 3%, and then we'll go out to rallies where you'd have 55, 60, 70,000 people show.
Yeah, and now you're sucking wind at the Lee County GOP dinner. What happened? Remember those big rallies I had back when people had no idea what an incompetent, lying fuck I was with an entire mythological business career? Remember when they used to think the shit they said about me on The Apprentice was real, and then everybody found out, and then nobody wants to come to my fucking rallies anymore, so people will only show if I do them in crazy places like Waco or Ruby Ridge or fucking Ground Zero.
I say, what do you mean?
Also, it doesn't say a lot about RSBN's faith in this dude that they constantly look at this shit. Like this whole screen, he's like a tenth of the screen. I'm sorry, I bent over, dropped something. All right.
And it's bigger today than ever before. Just to make you feel good, outside we passed thousands and thousands of people.
Yes. There's I hear there's over 1,000 people living in the Fort Myers area now.
This is supposed to be a small, intimate little gathering, and you set every record, but outside you have thousands of people that would like to be sitting right where you are. So
no, they I think most of them would rather be kneeling right in front of the podium.
there's a great feeling in this state, and there's a great feeling in this country.
Yeah, it's a great feeling now that you're not president.
Like I don't think we've ever had.
That's right. We've never had this much excitement for you not being president currently.
Because they've seen how bad
Bad.
the Biden administration is. It just makes it even stronger. They
So much stronger. Yeah.
can't believe it. Nobody can believe the
Nobody can believe it.
open borders, the no voter ID, the high taxes, the whole thing. I mean, just go point after point.
Yeah, that's what you should do. Go point after point. They haven't heard it before. I don't know why you're holding back. Tell them the same fucking story you tell everybody else. Stump speeches are something that politicians do. Just do it from muscle memory.
To put it simply, on Election Day 2016, we didn't just save America. We saved the Republican Party. We did.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's worked out really well. They weren't even able to squeak back a minor lead in the House until you were out of office. For 2 years.
That magnificent night, and we actually should have had two of those magnificent nights.
Yeah, but you're a fuck up and you lost, so. C'est la vie.
Because the one a little bit later, 4 years later, we got 12 million more votes. We should have had two of them, but it was rigged.
You're right. You should have only gotten 2 more votes. If that.
And stolen, and we know it. You know it. Everybody knows it.
Everybody knows it. But the next one's going to be fine, so don't be afraid to vote it, but only vote on voting day and don't vote early because that's how they shred your vote, and they're going to send it to China and reverse it.
But
Imagine paying $5,000 a plate to see the big lie up close.
2016, I was the first Republican since 1988 to win Michigan, the first since
Oh my God, that's ancient history.
1988 to win Pennsylvania, and the first to win Wisconsin since 1984. Remember that?
Where, you mean when Reagan won them handily and you squeaked them out because a bunch of progressives stayed home? No, I don't. I've really been paying that much attention to politics during my life.
Nationwide, I flipped over 200 counties that voted twice for Barack Obama. Think of that. Over 200 counties. In Wisconsin alone, 14 counties swung from Democrat to Republican.
And back again.
By 20 points or more. Never happened before. That's never happened before. And
it won't happen again. You were an unknown entity to those folks, and they're like, fuck it. Maybe we need a businessman. And you're like, oh shit, he's not a businessman. What the fuck was I thinking?
Despite 4 years of deranged opposition, these people are sick.
They're sick. They're disgusting, filthy mess. Blech.
Like no other president.
Like no other.
Has ever faced.
They're sick like no other what?
Still facing it. We did even better the second time than we did the first, getting more than the 2020. I mean, nobody's ever had more than any sitting president has ever gotten by.
We did better in 2020 than we did in 2020, and you can see that, which is how you know it was. Hold on, the fucking what?
22nd time that we did the first, getting more than the 2020. I mean, nobody's ever had more than any sitting president.
Yes, in 2020 he did better than he did in 2020. That's pretty much that's how you sum up the big lie, I think.
President has ever gotten by a lot.
By a lot. I beat myself in 2020 by a lot.
Never taken place anything like that in the history of our country. I got more votes. We got 12 million more votes than in 2016. Almost.
Well, it's not quite fair for other presidents throughout the couple of centuries we've been around, because obviously there were a lot fewer people. You benefit from a period when there's a lot of people in the country, but
almost 10 million more votes than
per capita.
Barack Obama got in beating Mitt Romney by a lot. And 1.5 million more votes than all Republican candidates for the House of Representatives combined. We got 1.5 million more votes than all. And again, except you don't see that tabulation, we did much better in 20.
What are you saying, that the House candidates got fewer votes because they come from smaller counties and red states with lower populations?
2020 in Florida.
I got so many more votes as a national candidate than people running to be statewide or congressional candidates in states with less people in them than Toledo, Ohio. Because I'm that good.
Got 1.2 million more votes than your successful governor's campaign. You know that.
I mean, he's jocking on DeSantis right now. Half those people are they're all gonna vote for DeSantis if he's the dude. They don't care.
Got 1.2 million. Sir, I'd love to have your support, sir. I'd love to have your support. I'm down at about 3. I'd love to have your support. All right, let's think about it. And it was like a rocket ship after I gave it. Otherwise, right now, you'd have a lawyer someplace looking for business.
Jesus Christ. He's dunking on DeSantis without saying his fucking name. I think in the conventional, to use the parlance of the Republicans, that's because he's a pussy.
If that. Across the country, Biden won 551 counties. Think of this. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Usually it's very equal, but the winner always had the most counties.
No. Secondly, the population of the counties matters. Cows don't vote.
So Biden had 551 counties. I had 2,588 counties.
Yes, some of them with 12 people in them. Notice the counties aren't districts, fuckhead.
It's all divided up.
It's all divided up. Is that how the states work?
Throughout the whole country.
Throughout the whole country. These are counties all over the place. These aren't just counties. There's not like 2,000 counties that I got in Florida. How many counties are in Florida? I don't even know. There's so many. I got counties all over the place. The ones with that are basically you're like past one house and you're like, hope we find gas before somebody, we get a flat tire and some hillbillies fuck us and eat us, and not necessarily in that order.
So a lot of people said, what's that all about?
They did. What's it all about? Maggots.
Byron, they said, what's that all about?
They said, Byron, what's that all about? And Byron said, well, he lost. I wish he'd have won. I voted for him, but he's a fuck up. He fucked up.
How does that happen?
How does that happen? What's it all about? What is the deal with 2020? How can I get more votes in 2020 than I got in 2020?
Well, you have 5 times more, but you lose. Not happen.
Yeah, you didn't get 5 times more votes.
It doesn't happen that way.
You're right. It does not happen that way. You did not get 5 times more votes in 2020 than you got in 2016 at all. I'm pretty sure we can. I don't have I don't want to. I don't have a pad around. I don't want to start doing the long form math here, but I'm pretty sure we can. Pretty sure we can count that as
for generations. The great state of Florida had been among the most hotly contested swing states in the nation.
Yeah, that's why Republicans focused on it and getting the governorship. And it's almost like one of the former governors handed it to his brother at one point. Isn't that weird? Yeah, that's right. It's been a strategy for a long time. And then everybody else moved on because once it was no longer a swing state, they started targeting other states that were closer to the margin. And, because people move around and that's how stuff goes.
But today, Florida is no longer a swing state.
Nope.
Because we turned it into a red state.
Uh-huh. Yes. Same color as Mickey's shorts, ironically.
And we had a great rally for Marco Rubio just a little bit before the election. It was an incredible rally. By the way,
so incredible.
The single greatest rainstorm I have ever seen. I don't know if anybody watched.
Yes, we watch rainstorms. It's just a hobby.
That was the end of that suit. That even wiped out a MAGA hat. And I thought they were indestructible. That was the hardest rain I've ever seen, and we fought through it.
Jesus Christ. The rain, that's quality. Yeah. So apparently, enjoy your MAGA hats, but don't wear them if it's raining because it will destroy them. And because they're made out of toilet paper, apparently.
Marco went on to do very similar numbers to your governor. He did a great job. And that rally was something that was absolutely incredible. Iowa and Ohio have also moved from solid purple to deep red. And that was during this last short period of time under your president. We got more
And yet you lost the House and the Senate.
votes in 2020 from Hispanic Americans, African Americans, and Asian Americans than any Republican in more than 72 years.
In more than 72 years. You mean before the Dixiecrats jumped to the Republican Party and abolitionist Republicans jumped to the Democratic Party?
And along the border in Texas, which is mostly Hispanic.
The border is. Yeah, well, half of it is, I think.
We won everything, every single county, we won everything, which hasn't happened since, listen to this one, the Civil War hasn't happened. We won everything along the border, so we are making...
Same sentiment, interesting. Ran on a very similar ticket in that area.
Tremendous progress.
And still you lost, right?
In 2024, the path to victory is clear. We have to finish what we started. We were doing things that nobody thought possible.
Yes. Nobody thought you could have that many fentanyl deaths and COVID deaths and the worst trade deal negotiation in the history of the country with a country, by the way, that you now call an enemy and say sent a bioweapon over here during the time you were negotiating. And also an unforced error recession in February of that year. It's almost as if the shit you did 2 years prior actually had some ramifications.
We have to finish what we started. And that means on the world stage also, because the world is laughing at us. The world is taking...
Yes, they are. They're laughing at you. As a matter of fact, your old buddies in Russia keep laughing at you.
Advantage of us like they have never taken advantage before. They didn't do that with us. You would have never had what's happening in Ukraine. Russia would not have attacked, and China wouldn't be talking about Taiwan.
They always talked about Taiwan.
So we have to see...
Well, they wouldn't have had to because you weren't going to defend them.
This evolution through to its completion for many more reasons than that. We're going to save our party. But we're doing something much more even than that.
Yes, we're not saving our party. We're saving our country.
We have to save our country.
Right, yeah. Because fuck the party.
We have a year and a half to go. We have to save our country. Our country's in serious trouble. I don't believe we've ever been in a more precarious position than we...
World War II, Vietnam, 2008, the Great Depression, the Dust Bowl. I understand there was a big dust up with engines at one point as well that might have been a little sketchy.
We are right now, and a lot
right, the Civil War,
of that has
War of 1812. Anybody?
to do with the power of the
Pearl Harbor, 9/11,
weaponry.
AIDS.
You don't want to mention the word, but it's nuclear.
Don't! Oh, he mentioned it. Shit, dude, you can't. And now that you've said it, everybody back. Go to the basement. Shit. Now we've all got to wait down there for the smoke to clear, and then we have to fight off the flesh-eating monsters that are the remnants of our loved ones that have been cooked by radiation and driven mad by toxic waste.
And the power of this would be something so devastating. And
yes, it would if you knew what it was.
We have a person in there that has no idea what he's playing with.
Well, I think part of it is that he's not actually playing with it. I don't want to,
The old Republican Party of rhinos, neocons, and globalists is...
Well, yeah, those assholes, sure. You mean the history of the entire Republican Party, post-civil rights era? Yeah, fuck those folks. I mean, constantly. Yuck.
Gone, and it's never coming back.
Nope. Yep, the Republicans are fucked. They're never coming back. It's not going to happen. They're done, cooked. That's it.
Never going to come back.
Never going to come back. Never going to get it, never going to get it. Never going to get it, never going to get it. Never going to get it, never going to get it. Never going to get it. Woo, 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 woo. So stupid.
There aren't enough people. There
aren't. And I'd love to bring back the globalists and the rhinos, but we don't have enough. There are too few of them. Where have all the rhinos gone?
Enough. The poll
What?
showed clearly that the people are with us in this fight. And I think what I'll do is I'll show you. I'll have them put up on the screen.
Oh, fuck. He's going to put his polls up on a fucking screen. Douchey. Straight up douchey and dumb.
But one just came out that is so...
I'm so good. I'm doing so good over the other guy. So good. I'm like half of the country likes me as long as no one else runs. And that's a recipe for winning.
So incredible. And they're coming out left and right.
His polls are gay? Well, we celebrate them. I hope they have a wonderful life, and I wish they could get married and adopt and have all the trappings of life that everyone else can have. I think it's just special. That, you know, we need more gay polls in the world. Yeah!
But the Clarity Campaign national poll just came out about
The Clarity Campaign?
2 minutes before I walked on the stage.
Yeah, just right before I came in, it's a day or so ago, and I had them printed
I
out.
said, let me see that poll. I said,
Let me see that.
how do you get that poll up so fast?
How do you get that poll up so fast? I don't know. Campaign staff is being paid to be able to put a graphic on a screen. They've got other graphics, and they just kind of take a screenshot of it and pop it into the thing. Just spitballing.
But Justin and the team did it. They get it
Oh, Justin, you guys are so good with the thing with you and your thumb drives.
done. Where we lead by 45 points. You see what it is, 65 to 20 to 4 to 4 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. That's a good poll.
That's a great poll. It's better than the other ones I've seen, and so we put that one up. We didn't put up the one where I'm neck and neck.
And we beat
The one where I'm losing to Biden by 6 points automatically, which is basically puts me in the same exact vote count that happened 2 years ago. We didn't put that one up. I'm not putting that one up. I'm not doing it. But Justin, what are you doing? Don't put that up.
we beat Biden by so much.
So much.
In last week's morning console poll, I led the field by 33 points, 56 to 23 to 5 to 4 to 1.
So you're barely getting half of the Republican Party, and you used to be the president?
And in the brand new, came out last night. In fact, Greg and Byron were with us last night. We celebrated all of these incredible people that are endorsing us. It's a big thing. To me, it's a
You had a big cocktail party where they all just, you dance the Matt Gaetz likes me dance.
big thing because I have a lot of respect for these people.
Mm-hmm.
And this came out just
Unlike your
as
ex-wives.
we were meeting. The Harvard-Harris poll has me up 35 points, with Trump 55 and somebody else at 20 and heading south.
And heading south.
The McLaughlin poll has us up 33 points with Trump at 63. Remember in 2016?
Wait, at 63, you're only up by 30 points. DeSantis is doing a lot better in the people they're asking.
I used to always go over polls, but only if they were good. I didn't do the bad one. If they were bad, I'd say, nah, that's not good enough. Get rid of that one. But we had
Yeah, that's what you're doing now.
one, a Florida poll. This is one I really like.
The Florida poll. Mm-hmm.
And it's a respected poll of many,
Is
many
it?
people. The Florida Voice poll,
The Florida Man poll.
80% for Trump and 16% for DeSantis. In Texas, great state, great state. They love the job we did. We had the safest border in the history of our country.
Yeah, thanks, COVID.
And now we have the most unsafe border, I think, in the history of the world.
I blame the wall.
No third world country would allow what's happening to our country.
Well, a third world country would just open fire on women and children. I think that's what makes them third world in that regard. I think if you're going to denigrate a country and call it third world, I think one of the characteristics is probably that they would shoot refugees and asylum seekers dead. So you're right. Yeah, that we're not a third world country.
To happen.
In that respect.
No third world. They would stand there with sticks and stones.
with sticks and stones. Well, I guess so. We're talking fifth world at this point. He just thinks people in third world countries are fucking Neanderthals at this point.
What they're doing to our country, they're destroying our country.
They are. They're so destroying it with sticks and stones. Ironically,
in Texas, it's Trump 52 to 20 to 5 to 4. In South Carolina, we have a 22-point lead, and that's because you have a lot of people from South Carolina that are running or thinking about it. They were in the poll. Good people. In the new JL poll of New Hampshire.
Wait, he didn't. Why don't you read off how everybody else is doing in that one, fuckhead?
We're ahead by 33 points.
God damn, this is boring. Can you imagine paying $5,000 a dinner to listen to this asshole read you his own polls, where in most cases he's about 50%?
With Trump at 51%.
51%. Dude, how is this not fucking embarrassing? Jesus Christ.
I wish the governor ran for the Senate, by the way, of New Hampshire. That would have been very nice, but he's around 7. So we're doing very well there. In the new victory poll of Iowa,
this is fucking exciting. I'm shocked this isn't a rally. This is like lightning in a...
Trump at 54%, and we're leading Biden by a lot. 7 points in Rasmussen, 7 points in Harris. We just had another one come out. We're leading Biden by 11. To me, 11, I don't understand. That doesn't sound like a lot, right? You'd think we'd be leading by 30, 40, or 50 points. I can't imagine that, but they have a bill.
Well, it's all a figment of your imagination.
Jesus Christ. You know, they have a built-in voter base that...
Yes, we do. They're called the majority of people.
Going to vote for them, no matter who it is. It's incredible.
Which is also bullshit. This whole, like, the Democrats are like lockstep. They like operate like a machine. It's not like, but Republicans like herding cats. Everybody thinks that of their own fucking party.
A lot of them are actually coming to our side, and that's maybe more incredible. These numbers are one of the main reasons the Marxist left is coming after us, and they're using the criminal justice system for...
Well, I mean, in their defense, you are a criminal. You are alleged to have committed crimes. The fruits of crimes.
Massive election interference. That's what they're doing. They see. Do you think they'd be coming after me over no charge? Did you see what it's been said? There's no crime. I got indicted for no crime.
Well, I guess that's the problem with New York grand juries, man. Can we just enjoy for a minute that it has come to this? That the man who boasted of 65,000 people showing up at his rallies has now been relegated to yammering on about his poll numbers to the Lee County GOP dinner and bitching about the fact that he was indicted. Ugh. It's so nice. Can you guys, I know some of you sad sacks out there are like, yeah, but, when's he gonna it? No, I want you to just take a moment and take the W. Just enjoy this for a second. This miserable fuck who's been like convinced of his own superiority his entire life because he's managed to screw the system using a screwdriver his father left him. Second generation rich kid, like one of the worst businessmen in American history, just skated on myth. Just absolute, like the fucking Colonel Tom Parker level nonsense. And he's reaching the period, he's been fucking around his whole life, and right now he has entered the find out stage. Can you just enjoy it? And let it take the time it takes, because this asshole would be completely content in a prison cell right now, because, there's sort of a relief to being completely fucked. The old Nick, mate. All right, I'll find. I despaired of ever being caught, so I turned myself in. That's, there's criminals that do that for a reason. because the pressure of it gets to them. That's where this is his days. This is his nights. This is his mornings and his evenings. This is in the middle of the fucking night, waking up sweating. That's no crime. They did not. Like he sits up in bed, a sweaty orange mess, dripping Cheeto makeup all over the fucking sheets. There's no crime. So good.
They're all saying, even the Democrats, well,
no, we're not.
We don't see this as a crime. There is no crime. You know, a friend of mine said, you're probably the most honest.
No, get the fuck out of here. All right, I'm done. Well, the show's over. How many times have we seen this shit? This is like the slowed down version of it. Fuck, hold on 1 second. What do we do here? Let me check this here. I'm gonna go back here to playback speed. Let's try, how about like this? Because this is gonna fucking kill me otherwise. 1 second. How about this?
Person to ever be president. They've gone over 11, think of this. Over years, they've gone over 11 million pages of documents, and they came up with no crime. Think of it. Friends of mine that are big business people said, if they ever did that to me, we'd go away for life.
Jesus Christ, he sounds like Ben Shapiro.
They go away for life. They can't believe it. All these years, remember the tax returns. We won his tax returns. Years and years they fought. We won. When we gave him the tax returns, that was the end of that. You never heard one word. They said, he's rich. Good. He's rich. Of course, to them, that's a bad thing. They want to weaponize law enforcement to interfere with our elections through the use of the DOJ, the FBI, attorney generals, and local district attorneys. You saw the scam today with the 51 intelligence officials. You see that? They lied, and they lied during the debate. He lied during the debate. 51 intelligence agencies have said that his computer, with all of the pornographic stuff, was Russian disinformation.
With all the pornographic
they knew it
stuff.
Wasn't. They lied, and this was just a few days before the election. And that's election interference. That's frankly, that's cheating on election, just like when they stuffed the ballot box.
That is just like stuffing a ballot box, because our October surprise, which sucked, didn't get the airtime we thought it should get. We should watch this, this speed from now on. Good Lord.
And then you had the FBI 2 months ago. They got caught where they were telling Facebook and Twitter what to do. Remember that? That's also
No, they weren't.
cheating on the election.
The only time the government told Twitter and Facebook what to do was when you were fucking president, and it was your Oval Office that did it, not the FBI.
No, they cheat. They cheat. The Republicans, frankly, keep it that way, but the Republicans don't know how to cheat. They cheat. They will cheat. And if they didn't, they couldn't win anything, because, frankly, who the hell wants open borders and all of the stuff that they promulgate, including things that we'll be talking about in just a minute. But
oh, yeah, we're going to go over the same shit. That we might have to do. Doesn't it sound just like fucking Ben Shapiro? That's so weird. And that is 2 times as fast as he's actually speaking. That's double time. Good Lord. And just to, a touch,
in the end, they're not coming after me. They're coming after you, and I'm just standing in their way. I just happen to be here. And I'll never leave.
I'll never leave. Dude with 3 wives says what? Oh my God. Anyways, yes. Always speed them up. It's not a bad idea. All right, I have the radio show in the morning, so I gotta prep for that, because I'm still setting up my system. I love you guys. I will see you later. Take care of yourself and take care of somebody else. And you can watch me at double speed anytime you want to, and I'll just gladly talk like this. At some point, I might even just do the whole show that way. Maybe, at some point, if people have been asking me if I can add an extra show to the extra hour to the radio show. Maybe I do that, and if I do, oh, never mind. Fuck, I don't know how those guys do it. It's just well, yeah, I do. Adderall and speed. I think pretty sure that's how it works. Anyways, all right, make sure I'm pushing the right button so I don't blow myself up. Wish me luck. See you tomorrow for the Housemarks radio program, Mega Worldwide. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give a thumbs up. Subscribe on YouTube. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close. So close and yet so